Hi YouTube, I'm Crispy Wombat, and this is not a gaming video. This isn't anything like have made so far, or plan to do with this channel. This is something different. If you looked at the title, I'm sure you know what this is. I've got a new computer, and it is a Powermac G4. I just picked it up. It might be a dead hard drive, which I can replace. There might just be a system file issue, you know, old computer, bad install, whatever. I mean, stuff can happen. If it's a hard drive controller, I'm not quite sure what to do about that, but I do know that they make sort of aftermarket SATA cards for these things. And they make some other, you know, neat stuff. And flash drives. You can just boot these off of a flash drive, from what I understand. And that seems like a good temporary solution for sure if what I end up doing is trying to get one of those expansion cards. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna carry this inside and we're gonna take a look. All right, so this is the Powermac. I've got it plugged into just power and VGA for the moment. I'm just gonna test. Okay, it's plugged into this monitor. It might take a second. All right. Sounds like it's looking to the CD drive. Okay, so blinking floppy disk means that it doesn't have anything to boot off of. So the seller told me that it likely has a dead hard drive based on this, which I agree, that's typically what it means. So I need to make install media and then give it a go. I don't have any DVDs, but I believe a flash drive should work. So here's hoping. Okay, so right now I'm burning the macOS install disk. I found a nice universal one that I'll link in the description of this. But it was actually not my plan at first to do that, since I didn't realize that I even had DVDs to burn to, and I didn't realize I still had this. So, a bit of an update. That is macOS 10.5 instead of the macOS 9 that I meant to install. The hard drive is definitely screwed, I think, at least. It was making some pretty awful noises. And I think the DVD drive doesn't work, which is a little problematic. I think it might have something to do with the cables, but I'm not totally sure. I've switched out the hard drive cable just in case. And the DVD drive is just unplugged right now because I couldn't get it to do anything. So this is what we've got. I will say that I think this is my favorite part of these old Powermacs, is their cases just make it so easy to work on everything. It's like they designed it to be taken apart. It's incredible. Oop, signs of life. Now let's see, use English, utilities, disk utility. So WDC, so that would be what we're booted off of. Then it's like somebody wiped it, but they didn't. Let's just erase it. And erase. Alright. Okay. That is a really good sign. I think what must happen then is there must be a dead DVD drive, but somebody wiped this computer and didn't know what to do with the dead DVD drive or something. I don't know. It's a little odd. That's the drive. Install. Alright. So I'll get back to this when I've got any kind of signs of life or death. You know, we'll find out. This may take a while though. Slow flash drive and USB 1.1. Oh boy. Okay, so we're almost done. It has taken ages. So it started, of course, at midnight, you know? It has been 2 hours installing. It's been a long wait, and I don't know that this is gonna work right because that drive is a little bit screwed up. So we'll see. Here's hoping. And we're done. Alright, so we're gonna see how this works. It'd be a little funny if in the end the cause of the problem was actually a dead DVD drive. Is it proper resolution? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh, why did they get rid of these in the new versions of macOS? There we go. Oh, man. That's the coolest thing. Okay, I'm gonna set this up, and then we're gonna see what's up with this thing. Alright, so it's all set up. We seem to have 1.5 gigs of RAM. Like I said, 933 megahertz processor. Let's see what else. Yeah, so I mean, this is running at 1080p. It's all here. Yeah. Oh, I probably need to blank that out, but yeah, this is crazy. It runs, it works. Okay, so next I'm gonna see what's up with this DVD drive. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I've already done it, actually. But what I did to get this to work, because it does actually read discs. So this is the cable, I guess it's an IDE cable that runs all the way around up to the, I think this is a floppy drive. I'll push one in and see what happens. And this is the DVD drive. So I basically pulled, if you can see that, pulled the connectors out on all ends. I took good old isopropyl alcohol and literally poured it into the connectors, rubbed it, rubbed it all here. I just poured some on the board because it's isopropyl alcohol. It's safe. I let it sort of sit, I let it sort of swirl around in the connectors, and then I took one of these cans of, Ultra Duster air or whatever, and just blew it, like into the pins of this connector. And it works. It is making some bad noises. The next step might be to take it out and take it apart, clean the lens off, grease up anything that needs to be greased, clean it out, but like, it works. It does work. It's just noisy. And I have a completely working Powermac G4. Ta-da! Now, I will say right now, it is not in the best shape. Let's see if we'll get focus. Yeah, so there's this like cracking. This side's fine, but so you get to the back here, and it's like the case is pulling away, and this bolt is like stuck in, and I mean, it's not super pretty. I mean, I think it's gonna hold together just fine, but yeah, so it works. It boots 10.5.4. I can upgrade it to 10.5.8. It's wonderful. Okay, so hello. It's like a day or two later. I've sort of reorganized my space a bit, just sort of to accommodate this better, and so I can actually use my normal computer while I use this thing or do stuff. Yeah, it seems like 10.5.8 is a little slow on this G4 933, which I'm not super surprised about. I feel like Leopard was really kind of meant for the G5 stuff. It was their transitionary OS. And I'm also finding that a lot of like the games and stuff for 10.5, like, you know, Sims 2, Call of Duty 2, stuff like that, just, I mean, it's like all G5, you know, 1.5 gigahertz or 1.25 gigahertz or better. And like Final Cut Pro, I think it was Final Cut Pro 2 or Final Cut Studio 2 that I had, it won't even run on the graphics card in here. But that being said though, the machine does work. I'm doing some light web browsing, sort of fiddling with that. At some point I might do sort of an application roundup for stuff that you can do on here still. But you know, I'm figuring it out. The next thing is probably going to be, you know, next video is probably going to be cleanup of this. I'm probably going to move this setup around a bit. And I've got a graphics card that might work in here, that might make things a lot better. It's got like 4 times the VRAM, you know, much newer card. So we'll see. But until then, it is a working machine. It's awesome as far as a piece of Macintosh history. Thanks for watching. I'm definitely going to make more on this, and there might be potentially another Mac coming in the future. I don't know. But yeah, look out for another video, and until then, I'll see you. Bye.